Good morning everyone, I'm back with another video and this time we are on strumming. We are on strumming, how to work out a strum pattern, how to break it up, how to take it step by step. We are going to use this as an example from the Complete Guitar Player Acoustic Songbook, 50 classic acoustic songs. We're going to pick Wonderwall from this one. Now, the same series in a different book has slightly different strum patterns, so we're going to just work with this one. So for the sake of brevity, I'm going to hold this up so you can see the strum pattern. Now, hopefully you'll be able to see that pretty well. Okay, so we've got E minor, as you can see, G, D7, A7 sus 4. And you can pause and go back to that on the video and take a screenshot of it. Would probably be the best thing to do. Okay, so what we do here is we've got 4 chords in this long strum pattern. Now you could break it up into chords, would be the easiest thing to do here. So try and break things up into bunches or chunks, or whatever way you want to call it. So in our E minor 7 we start with down, 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 up. Before you get into the strum pattern, it's probably a good idea to be very, very familiar with the song that you're trying to play, so that you've already got the melody in your mind and in your head, and immediately when you start and play those chords, you're starting to hear it. You're starting to hear how the strums and how the strum pattern and the chords fit into the song. When I start to play this, I can immediately hear. Okay, so E minor 7, down, 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 up. Now, they're counting it out here in sixteenths. So the way you count sixteenths is you've got 1 E and A. So normally if you're counting a 4 beat or common time, which is 4/4, that's 4 beats in the bar. You would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. In this case, in order to break it up, to be able to better understand and to write out the strum pattern, we're breaking it up into, so if you can imagine your bar of 4 beats, we're breaking each beat up into 4. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 1 and a, 4 E and a. Okay, it's 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 3 E and a, 4 E and a. So here's how it counts out. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and a. Okay, then you just gradually speed it up. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 1 E and a, 2 E and the correct speed, thereabouts. Then you've got the G. Again, let's just take the G. Down, up, down, 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 up. Now if you count it out, you start to get a better idea of the timing of the strum pattern. You could just go down, up, down, 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 up. It doesn't sound like anything, doesn't help you to know where it's fitting in. So we go 3, 3, 3, E and A, 4 E and A, 3 E and A, 4 E and A. So the E minor 7 and the G comprise 1 bar. Because if I was to count those both out, you'll get your E minor and your G, I'll do that in a minute, but let's just stick with the G for the moment. So the G is counted 3 E and 4 E and So if I count out that whole bar with the E minor 7 and the G, we get this. Actually counts out as 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and I made a mistake. Let's start again. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and let's do it again. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and that's your 4. Okay. Starting to hear that Wonderwall melody in our heads. The second bar, this whole strum pattern is 2 bars, takes you across 2 bars, and they use this particular book, tutor book, uses this 2-bar strum pattern for the whole song. So in the second bar of this 2-bar strum pattern, we've got D sus4, and it goes 1 E and 2 E, okay, 1 E and 2 E, 1 E and 2 E, and that's it. That's all you've got for D sus4. See how it sounds when it speeds up? It almost doesn't sound anything like it is when it's slowed down. 1 E and 2. That's it speeded up. Sounds completely different because you're playing it so fast. Latter half of the second bar is A7 sus4. I was actually playing A7 sus4 there. Sorry, I should have been playing D sus4 at that part. So it was go back to that. It's sorry. So that bit is the D sus4. Sorry, I was playing A7 sus4 for that. I should have been playing D sus4 for the first half of the second bar. So it's. I was getting the strum pattern right, I was using the wrong chord. Okay, the D sus4, this is the D sus4. Okay, this is the second half, which is A7 sus4. So it's carrying on from the count, obviously, and 3 E and 4 E and So this is quite difficult because you have to be right on it to get the A7 sus4, otherwise it doesn't work. Let's count it again. This is going off a 2 count. And 3 E and 4 E and That's what it sounds like when it's speeded up a little. Okay, so let's play the whole of the second bar. Here we go. Starting with the D sus4 correctly this time. See the way the A7 sus4 comes in there? It's quite quick. Let's look at that again. D sus4. A7 sus4. Once more. Speed up a little. Maybe we speed that up too much. Up to tempo, the correct tempo. Starting to hear it now. So you want to play each individual part over and over and over till you get it in your mind, okay? So if you then play the whole thing, the whole 2 bars from the start, here we go, let's do it slow to start with. Speed it up a little bit. Start to get carried away there. It'll start to break out from the strum pattern and add a few more in there. But if you can, and probably, to be honest, when Oasis are playing that for real, you might add the odd 1 or 2 in there that actually isn't in his original strum pattern. You might ad-lib a little bit, add a little bit in there, here and there. I would doubt very much if he's sticking completely rigidly, but he's got it for the most part, for 95% of it. Because it's the strum pattern that makes the sound of this song. Okay, so let's try that once more. So that's it. You can see how you go from what looks like a very daunting and intimidating strum pattern to something that you can do. It's all about breaking it down, grinding it down into little bites and chunks that you can digest easily, that you can understand easily. But remember, always be familiar with the song first so that you've got that melody in your mind, so that you can plug your strum pattern into that melody. You can hear it as you can start to hear it, especially when you start to speed it up. You'll not hear it initially, but when you start to speed the pattern up sufficiently, then you'll start to hear in your mind how it really fits in and how it should sound. So I hope that's been of help to you. Comments below, feedback is welcome. And hopefully that will be a help to everybody for future with all the songs you're going to learn to play. Okay, bye for now.